Hi, I'm Arkush for ChicagoSunTimes.com. And yes, folks, the great news is the Chicago Bears did save their season with a must-win victory over the Atlanta Falcons this past Sunday. Big game both offensively and defensively. A lot of focus on the fact that Brandon Marshall showed up. Jay Cutler avoided all the costly mistakes, had a big day with over 380 yards passing, and everybody participated. Matt Forte, Alshon Jeffrey, Martellus Bennett. But quite frankly, I was more impressed by the defense. When they had to go to war in Atlanta without their top four linebackers against the third-rated offense in the National Football League, it looked like they were in serious trouble. And yet the kids, Kasim Green, who got a couple starts last year when they were so banged up at the position, Daryl Sharpton just signed off the street 2 weeks ago, and of course the undrafted rookie free agent Christian Jones, all played pretty well at linebacker. It was Sharpton in particular who was very impressive, as he had to wear the green dot. If you're not familiar with what that means, that's the captain on defense, or at least the guy who's calling the signals. He's got the earpiece in his headset. He's the one that Mel Tucker is talking to. And for a guy who just joined the team 2 weeks ago, for that defense to be as organized as they were and for him to be able to play as fast and aggressive as he did, I think you're going to be seeing a little more of Sharpton in the coming weeks, regardless of what happens with the health of those other four backers. It's early this week. We still don't know how many people they get back healthy. Certainly they hope to get Sherrick McManus back in the nickel as well, although the rookie Brock Vereen didn't hurt him back there. They get ready for Miami coming in this week. Not as big a must-win as last week. They're in better shape now, but hey, you've got to string a few, especially when you realize that after Miami, yeah, there'll be a bye in there, but there'll also be back-to-back games with New England and Green Bay. So that makes this one against Miami very big. And the Dolphins come in a situation similar to what the Bears were in last week. They are now in a must-win situation to stay afloat in a very competitive AFC East. And if you weren't paying attention to that Green Bay game this past weekend, this Dolphin team has a really good defense. They will particularly challenge the Bears' offensive line, rushing the passer with Cameron Wake, an all-pro. Olivier Vernon does a nice job as well. They've got good veteran experience in the secondary, probably not the speed and athleticism to hang with the Bears receivers all day long, but Cortland Finnegan will probably get locked in a grudge match all day long with Brandon Marshall, Brent Grimes as well. This is a Miami defense that can challenge the Bears' offense. The good news, Miami's offense runs very hot and cold. Their young quarterback, Ryan Tannehill, runs very hot and cold. It could be a good week for the Bears defense to take another step forward. For those of you who haven't noticed, this Bear defense that was 32nd in the NFL in 2013 stopping the run is now 10th in the league. Now, in part, not as many teams trying to grind the ball against them, but in part, the Bears just doing a better job stopping the run. Hats off again to the defense for its performance against Atlanta last week, and it's going to be the defense that has to keep the Bears in this one this Sunday against the Miami Dolphins. For ChicagoSunTimes.com, I'm Arkush for the best in sports 24/7. Stay right where you're at.